Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the Artificial Directory and Assistant. Welcome to the Fix-It Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fix-It Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fix-It guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fix-It selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fix-It. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion. Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable. Congratulations, you are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, AB-B, in the binary system of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Alright, welcome everybody to Satisfactory 1.1. We're playing in experimental, so you can see up there in the left-hand corner we've got the experimental build. I figured we would kind of restart the world that I had in Satisfactory, play the experimental versions, mostly just because I don't want to break my other world, but it gives us a chance to check out everything that's new and actually start a world off from the beginning, so you guys can kind of see what the beginning of this game is like. There's going to be a lot of skipping ahead because, you know, what might take 5 seconds for you guys to watch will probably take a few hours for things to get done. You know, a lot of resource collecting, a lot of figuring things out, and a lot of building. So, looks like first thing off, we have to, what do we have to do? Equip the Xeno Zapper. So we're going to hit tab and get this put in our hands.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Oh, this game is so pretty. Alright, so I will try to not talk during Ada as much as possible, but let's get this thing going. So we're going to hit F to dismantle the drop pod.
Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Alright, we're going to head this way. Well, it looks like we've got some iron over here, about 400 meters. Well, I could tell you that's a baddie right there. But I believe our iron... Where's our iron going to be at? Going to be over there? Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things of iron. Looks like there's some copper. So let's, ooh, is that copper there too? Yeah, let's head down and let's take care of this guy. We'll probably need that copper at some point. Yeah, what's the easiest way to get down? I prefer to not die. We could try this. Oh, okay, sure, yep. We're dropping. Okay, we made it. Alright, there was a thing up here. Ah, there you are. What's up, buddy? Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's play. Yeah, come on. No, you're going the wrong way. Oh, gotcha. Come on. Yeah. Thank you.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
That I will, Ada. I think the goal for this is going to be, this is kind of something I've been wanting to do, which is wherever we start, kind of, you know, wherever we start building our initial base, try to make that the main base. So just continue to build and just do a massive, massive build. So whenever I play this, I always try to do like small builds. Hold on, Ada's speaking.
Next objective, use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix it does not pay by the kilometer.
Yep, ain't that the truth, Ada. So what I was saying was it'd be kind of cool to wherever we start, kind of turn that into a massive, massive base. Cause yeah, whenever I play, I always do like these small ones. Like I'll build a little, you know, iron place here, and then I'll go somewhere else and build like maybe another iron and a steel, something else like that. And what I was thinking was it'd be cool to find a good central location. Oh, that's an edge. Let's not drop off of there. Yeah, like maybe down there or something, but find an area that we can build a massive, massive hub. Because I've always wanted to do that. Always wanted to try to build something that's, you know, almost as tall as these. Just gigantic, has multiple layers. And then that way we can actually utilize the elevator that is in the game now. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking, but what we're going to do, let's collect up some more of these iron, and then we will build the hub. So if we push this right there, let's see, will that work?
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Alright, upgrade 1. So, if we, I should probably explain. So, if we go to this hub terminal, and then click on the E, hub upgrade 1, where you need 10 iron rods, and then we will get the equipment workshop, a portable miner, and 1 additional hand equipment slot. So, we'll select that, and we need to make some iron rods. The way that we can do that for now is come up here to the crafting bench. We need to make some iron ingots, so if we just tap the space bar, that'll start to create all of our iron ingots. Alright, so that is all of our iron ingots created. So now we can make some iron rods, and what do we need? We just needed 10 of them. So there's 10 there. Let's build a few more, because I'm sure we're going to need some. Let's take that down to like about there. 36, that should be plenty. Okay, interact with hub. And double click that. Upgrade. Cool.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
Alright, so before we get to upgrade 2, let's build this equipment workshop. It's a little floaty, but we've got supports. So now we can come up in here and be able to create some portable miners, which we just need plate and rods. So, I don't know, let's grab, what do we think? Probably 2 or 3. Let's head in, put this in our other hand. Mouse roll. And there you go. Oh, isn't he so cute? Oh, look at him go. We'll go up and just start drilling. Perfect. All right, let's get this copper one, and then let's get the limestone. All right, copper in place. All right, and miner right there. Cool, so that should be our initial 3 resources up and going. Top down here. Probably need some of that limestone in a minute, but that's fine. That should be running. Let's grab a little bit more of this because we're probably going to have to make some. So, grab all. That's 100 iron. And let's see what we got to do for Hub 2. Alright, Hub 2. So we need iron rods and some plates. So we'll select that. We've got 8 of those, 8 of those. So we need 10 more rods and 2 more plates. Let's collect up and build a few. Alright, that should be everything, I believe. Yep, upgrade. Cool.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub upgrade 3.
Alright, before we do upgrade 3, I just realized I have this thing backwards. So we're going to dismantle that and re-put it here. Let's see, which way did I want it? Right there. The reason I wanted it this way is I would like the burners or the generators to be back over here. Probably not so close to the edge, but that's fine. And then also our entrance into that area will be over on this side. Cool, that's better. Alright, what do we got for upgrade 3? So now we've got to get some wire and more of that. Alright, we should be able to craft now. Yep, copper ingots. Oh, we actually have some here. So I'm going to craft up a bunch of ingots and copper ingots. And then we can do some building. Alright, so I just quickly made everything that we needed for this upgrade. Put that in there, upgrade the hub.
Hub
What you got,
upgrade
Ada?
3, interior furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub upgrade 4.
Alright, so before we upgrade to number 4, actually, let's see, what's it going to take for it? We might be able to still handcraft. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of handcraft for the next one. 75 plates, that'll take a little bit of time, some cable, and some cement. Shouldn't take too awfully long, but we're probably going to need more concrete. Alright, so that should be the last of the plates that we need for this upgrade. Put that in there, yep, it's upgraded.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities, completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fix-It has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete Hub upgrade 5.
Alright, upgrade 5. Now, I think this is where we start getting a little bit. Oh, but this is where we do get the miner. You know what, let's, it's still nighttime. I'm gonna handcraft these. And then when we get the miner, then that's where we can start some of our automation. Alright, perfect timing. Sun is getting up. Believe we just crafted the last we need for this upgrade 5.
Hub Upgrade 5, Power Expansion, completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 6.
Alright, so before we get on to 6, let's start actually getting into some automation finally. And it looks like we're going to need some iron plate, a little bit more concrete, but we should have enough for getting 1 on here. Cool, so we're gonna start with 1, and let's just send it that way. Probably roll it that way. Have some type of production over on this side. Alright, so all the miners are set, and now we need to power these and kind of get some of these going. So I have some resources. Should be able to come over here. Is that gonna reach? That will reach, but let's put, you know what? We can go there. And I'll show you guys something. Alright, so the nice thing is, after we got that on there, we should be able to take a power pole and click it to the wire and then set it next to here. And that will kind of break the two. So now we have a pole and that, but it stayed connected the entire time. So that's a kind of a cool little trick to make that work. And right here we are going to need, which I just realized, we're going to need this. So we need to go from here to there, break that, and then from here to there, and there to there, so that way we can have 2 generators for this power. And let's just put a single power pole here. We can come off of this one, and let's run all the way down to this copper. So maybe like right there, and then from there to there. We'll add another pole later, that'll be fine. And then from here to here, and then from there to there. Alright, so now if we get these things powered, we should start mining some of those resources. We've got some wood and some leaves. We'll throw leaves in there. And for funsies, let's just throw wood in there, and then let's go collect up a bunch of this. Alright, so power's topped off with some leaves. We've got 40 watts of capacity, and right now we've only got 15 watts connected between these. So let's add, let's say, probably a constructor up there and a smelter for the steel. And then we could also do a smelter down over there, just so we can start getting some nuggets. We're just going to do with 1 for now, and bring this right in there, and come off of this. Where's the pole? There we go. Bring the pole over there and to there. Now we're making some iron ingots. Alright, I'm going to do the same for the copper and for the limestone to make concrete, just so we can start getting some of these things going. Alright, well, I forgot I needed reinforced iron plates. Need to make a few of those, which we need... What do we need? We need screws, if I recall. Alright, so constructor is built. And this one is making, what is this one making? Iron plates. Just so we can actually get some iron plates to make more constructors and all that fun stuff. And we need 100 iron plates to make, so I figured we would have the smelt and make while we continue to build the other constructor. So we can come up in here and just grab some plates when we need it. And let's go build. I think we need a constructor, or a smelter and a constructor over here. Oh no, we do have the smelter already, so we need a constructor for wire. I think like right there. Perfect. And come out from there to there, just for now. And this is going to be wire. Do I have enough? Yeah, let's go from here. I'm missing materials. Alright, that's fine. I think we could still just go that way. Alright, concrete's making. So this will be the easy one because we don't really need much of anything else for here. Eventually we'll get... Oh, look at that. We do have a storage container. So what we can do... Can we... You know what, for right now, we will put this like right here somewhere. Sure. Yep, that works. Actually, you know what I was thinking was we got to customize our character. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. I like that. Alright, I think this is what I'm going to go with. Right on, I like it. Alright, it's still dark out. I'll bring you guys back here in a little bit. Still crafting up stuff. Alright, it's morning time, and it is time, I think, to turn in everything to complete this hub. Oh, no, need the rods. Dang it. I forgot to grab those. Alright, now that should be enough. Yep, just enough. Alright. And...
Upgrade 6, landing platform hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized.
There it is.
Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Alright, look at that. We are basic pioneers. We have met the minimum. Alright, what do we need? So now we're in tier 1, tier 2 stuff that we can do. So we've got base building, which would be a good one. Logistics. So these two we need to get knocked out pretty quick. Honestly, this would probably be a good one to do first. So we're going to do that one, which will just get us prepared for our next one. So we need a bunch of plates and rods and metal wire. So let me get this really quick. I'm going to let these things run. Oh, sweet. As I was crafting up some things, I noticed we can do biomass finally. Oh, this will be good because we can replace a lot of our leaves with biomass and do some other things. Oh, that's good. That's good. That makes me happy. Let's get our mergers and splitters. Launch it.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fix-It encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Yep, that's very, very refreshing there, Ada. So what do we got? We got conveyor lift, merger, and splitter, which would be perfect for when we start building out all this. But before we do that, we need to get one more thing before we can really start to build. That's going to be our base building for foundations, walls, and all that. So we're going to need concrete, plates, and rods. Alright, that should be the last 6 that we need. And then we can start actually building like a base and start doing a little bit better with our automation. Get this out of here.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Oh, Ada. Alright, so now we should be able to build, some foundations and walls and all that, which means we're going to have to get a lot of plates. I'm going to let that run for a little bit, build up a bunch of inventory, but honestly, I think we're going to leave it there for this first episode. It's just kind of an introduction into our new Satisfactory 1.1. And next episode, we actually start building out the base. I want to flatten out all this area with foundations. And we will start building up all this and start getting some automation. And start going from there. And look, it's back. Dang, that was fast. Alright, so with that, I think we'll end it here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And until then, make sure you guys keep it simple. And take it easy, alright? See y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.